Have you ever wondered which cities in Florida truly have that perfect mix of charm, affordability, and lifestyle in 2025? Imagine strolling through historic downtowns lined with oak trees, spending your mornings on quiet beaches without the Miami price tag, or finding a family home in a community where safety, schools, and growth all come together. These places exist, and today we're counting down the top 20 most charming cities to live in across the Sunshine State. Now, here's the fun part. As we go through this list, I want you to picture yourself living in each of these cities. Could you see yourself retiring in a canal front home in Cape Coral? Or maybe raising your family near the uncrowded beaches of Port St. Lucie? Let me know in the comments which city feels like the perfect fit for you, because your perspective might inspire someone else who's watching. Before we dive in, do me a quick favor. Hit that like button if you're excited to explore these cities with me. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss future videos where we uncover the best places to live, retire, and invest across America. 20. Barto. Barto, often referred to as the City of Oaks and Azaleas, is a small but growing community in Central Florida that has quietly become one of the most charming places to settle down in 2025. With a population of just under 19,000, it offers the warmth of a tight-knit town while still being positioned in a prime location between Tampa and Orlando. That central location means residents can enjoy the convenience of city amenities while living in a more peaceful and affordable environment. The housing market here is especially attractive to retirees and families looking to buy. The median home price hovers around $308,000, which is significantly lower than what you would find in many of Florida's better-known metro areas. For buyers coming from larger cities or out of state, that price point feels like a bargain, especially when combined with Barto's relatively safer environment. In fact, Barto is safer than about half of all Florida cities, an important factor for those seeking stability in their retirement years or a secure place to raise children. Barto's charm is not just in its affordability. The historic downtown is filled with 19th century architecture that speaks to the city's heritage, and annual festivals bring locals together in a way that preserves a small-town character. Families find plenty of local parks and schools, while retirees appreciate the slower pace of life. For those still working or commuting, access to both Tampa and Orlando within about an hour makes Barto more than just a quiet retreat. It is a community where residents can find balance between affordability, safety, and opportunity. In 2025, Barto stands out as a city that offers both immediate value and long-term potential. Whether you are a retiree seeking comfort and safety, or a family looking for an affordable home with room to grow, Barto has the elements that make it one of Florida's hidden gems. Its combination of charm, accessibility, and affordability makes it a smart place to invest in the Sunshine State's evolving real estate market. 19. Panama City. Panama City, tucked along the Gulf Coast in Florida's Panhandle, is steadily regaining recognition as one of the most charming places to live in the Sunshine State. Known for its sugar-white beaches and access to St. Andrews Bay, the city blends coastal beauty with the convenience of a growing urban hub. While it may have faced challenges from hurricanes in recent years, its resilience and redevelopment efforts have turned it into an appealing destination once again in 2025. One of the strongest selling points for Panama City is affordability. The median home price is around $315,000, a figure that stands well below the national median of over $440,000. For retirees on fixed incomes or families working to stretch their budgets, this price point makes coastal living far more accessible than in many other parts of Florida. At the same time, the city's cost of living is about 6% below the national average, giving residents an added cushion to make the most of their income while enjoying a seaside lifestyle. The city's charm goes beyond numbers. Downtown Panama City has been steadily revitalizing, with new shops, restaurants, and cultural spaces breathing life back into historic streets. Families are drawn to the area's highly rated schools and the abundance of outdoor recreation. St. Andrews State Park, with its trails, fishing, and pristine beaches, provides an everyday escape into nature. Retirees, meanwhile, appreciate the slower pace of the city compared to busier Florida metros, along with reliable access to healthcare and a community that values connection. Panama City also represents strong investment potential. Its strategic location on the Gulf Coast and continued redevelopment make it a city poised for long-term growth. With affordable property values today and the promise of appreciation as the city continues to modernize, buyers are finding opportunities that combine lifestyle benefits with financial upside. For families, it offers safe neighborhoods and community engagement, while retirees find in it a charming yet practical choice for their next chapter. In 2025, Panama City strikes the perfect balance between affordability, charm, and opportunity. It is a coastal community where residents can enjoy a high quality of life without paying premium prices, making it one of Florida's hidden treasures for both living and investing. 18. Ormond Beach. Ormond Beach, resting just north of the better-known Daytona Beach, has emerged in 2025 as a charming alternative for those who want the beauty of Florida's Atlantic coast without the bustle of a party-centric town. Known for its quiet, oak-lined streets, peaceful beachfronts, and rich history, Ormond Beach captures the essence of small-town Florida charm while still offering the conveniences of nearby urban centers. For families and retirees alike, it represents an appealing middle ground between relaxation and access to modern amenities. Housing affordability plays a central role in Ormond Beach's growing popularity. The median home price here sits in the mid-300s, a relative bargain compared to many coastal communities, where prices easily soar above $400,000. That difference means buyers can still enjoy ocean views, walkable neighborhoods, and proximity to the beach at a much lower cost. Ormond Beach has also earned national recognition, ranking among the top places to live in America in recent surveys, which underscores its mix of livability, charm, and long-term value. For retirees, Ormond Beach offers more than just affordability. The slower pace compared to Daytona makes it ideal for those looking to relax and enjoy a lifestyle filled with leisure. There are numerous parks and green spaces, as well as golf courses and nature trails that make outdoor activity an everyday option. Access to healthcare is also a strength, with medical centers located nearby, ensuring retirees can find both peace of mind and quality care. Families, on the other hand, are drawn to Ormond Beach for its welcoming neighborhoods, access to quality schools, and a community that prides itself on safety and connection. Beyond housing and lifestyle, Ormond Beach has strong appeal as a stable investment. Its reputation as a hidden gem means that demand is steadily rising, and with more people seeking alternatives to busier Florida beach towns, real estate values here are positioned for healthy appreciation. Whether it is strolling along the peaceful beachfront or enjoying the vibrant but not overwhelming community events, Ormond Beach combines affordability, safety, and natural beauty in a way that few places can. In 2025, it stands out as one of Florida's most charming cities for those seeking balance and long-term value. 17. Kissimmee. Kissimmee, located just south of Orlando, has earned its reputation as one of Florida's most charming yet affordable places to live in 2025. Known to many as the gateway to Walt Disney World and the area's countless attractions, Kissimmee offers far more than just tourism. For retirees and families, it provides an affordable lifestyle, access to natural beauty, and proximity to one of the state's largest job markets. This balance of opportunity and comfort makes it one of the most appealing cities for those seeking to settle down without overspending. One of the most compelling reasons people are moving to Kissimmee is its affordability compared to nearby Orlando. The median home price is in the low 300s, significantly less than the Florida average, which is hovering above $400,000. That price difference makes a huge impact for families looking to buy their first home or retirees aiming to stretch their savings further. Beyond housing, the overall cost of living is lower than in other metro areas, meaning residents can enjoy more of what the city has to offer without financial strain. Lifestyle is another draw. Kissimmee sits on the shores of Lake Tohopekaliga, a vast freshwater lake that is popular for boating, fishing, and family outings. The city has invested in lakefront parks and trails, which provide residents with year-round recreation opportunities. Golf courses, community centers, and cultural events add to the local charm. Families benefit from good schools and a community-oriented environment, while retirees find themselves immersed in a lifestyle that is active but not overwhelming. Kissimmee's location also gives it unique investment appeal. Being just a short drive from Orlando's booming economy and tourist attractions means property values are likely to see steady appreciation in the coming years. For many buyers, this makes Kissimmee a strategic place to purchase a home now, while prices are still accessible. The city's reputation as the vacation home capital of the world also supports a strong rental market, giving buyers flexibility in how they use their investment. In 2025, Kissimmee shines as a city that blends affordability, community spirit, and long-term potential. Its natural beauty, family-friendly atmosphere, and close proximity to one of Florida's most dynamic regions make it a standout choice for retirees and families seeking both charm and opportunity in the Sunshine State. 16. Lakeland. Lakeland, positioned right between Tampa and Orlando, is one of Central Florida's fastest rising stars in 2025. The city lives up to its name with nearly 40 lakes spread throughout its boundaries, giving residents a unique mix of urban living and natural scenery. For retirees and families, this balance is incredibly appealing, and it has fueled steady population growth in recent years. Lakeland has managed to keep its small city charm while evolving into a regional hub, making it one of Florida's most attractive mid-sized communities. Affordability is a key part of Lakeland's charm. The median home price is around $315,000, well below the state average of over $400,000. For buyers priced out of Tampa or Orlando, Lakeland offers a compelling alternative. Families see it as a chance to buy larger homes, with yards at prices that would be difficult to find in bigger metros. Retirees, meanwhile, are drawn to the lower costs and the promise of long-term stability. Lakeland's cost of living is right around the national average, so day-to-day expenses remain manageable for households on a budget. Beyond affordability, Lakeland stands out for its lifestyle amenities. The historic downtown has been revitalized with local restaurants, boutiques, and cultural events that create a vibrant community feel. Residents enjoy the outdoors at Lake Hollingsworth or Circle B Bar Reserve, both favorites for walking, birdwatching, and family activities. Families benefit from access to solid schools and healthcare, while retirees find a thriving arts community and plenty of opportunities to stay active. Lakeland also has strong investment appeal. Its location on the I-4 corridor gives it direct access to two of Florida's largest job markets. Many companies have taken advantage of that strategic position, which has bolstered the local economy and supported steady home value appreciation. With new developments expanding, housing options, and infrastructure projects improving connectivity, Lakeland is increasingly seen as a smart, long-term choice. In 2025, Lakeland's charm is in how it delivers the best of both worlds. It is affordable without sacrificing amenities. It is quiet yet close to opportunity, and it is big enough to offer culture while still keeping a small-town warmth. For families and retirees alike, Lakeland stands out as one of Florida's most charming cities to put down roots. 15. Palm Coast. Palm Coast, nestled in Flagler County between Daytona Beach and St. Augustine, is one of Florida's most charming yet underappreciated cities in 2025. This planned community has grown steadily since its founding in the 1972, and today it combines a unique network of canals, preserved nature, and family-friendly neighborhoods that make it both beautiful and practical. With a population that has expanded rapidly in the past decade, Palm Coast is no longer a hidden secret, but it still retains a peaceful, small-town charm that appeals to both retirees and families. Affordability continues to be one of Palm Coast's strongest selling points. The median home price here sits in the mid-300s, comfortably below the state's average, which has risen above $400,000. Buyers coming from more expensive coastal markets like Miami or Fort Lauderdale are often surprised by how much more house and land they can purchase in Palm Coast for the same price. This makes it a particularly attractive option for retirees looking to maximize retirement savings and for families who want larger homes without breaking the bank. The city's charm is also tied to its lifestyle amenities. Miles of trails and preserved green spaces run throughout Palm Coast, offering opportunities for biking, hiking, and wildlife viewing. The intracoastal waterway winds along its eastern edge, giving residents easy access to boating and fishing. Families benefit from good schools and community centers, while retirees appreciate the quiet neighborhoods, golf courses, and access to beaches just a short drive away. This connection to both land and water is one of the qualities that makes Palm Coast uniquely appealing compared to other Florida cities. From an investment perspective, Palm Coast is poised for continued growth. Its location, midway between the historic draw of St. Augustine and the entertainment of Daytona, makes it a convenient base for commuters and remote workers alike. The area has seen steady population increases, which supports housing demand and long-term property value appreciation. With careful planning and infrastructure investment, Palm Coast has managed to balance growth with livability, a trait that sets it apart from many rapidly expanding cities. In 2025, Palm Coast represents a blend of affordability, natural beauty, and growth potential. It offers retirees a serene environment with easy access to healthcare and recreation, while families enjoy safe communities and room to grow. This balance makes Palm Coast one of Florida's most charming choices for those ready to put down roots. 14. Dunedin. Dunedin, perched along the Gulf Coast just north of Clearwater, is one of Florida's most charming small cities in 2025. With a population of just over 36,000, Dunedin has managed to preserve a small-town feel while offering the kind of amenities and character that appeal to both retirees and families. Its name comes from the Gaelic word for Edinburgh, a nod to its Scottish heritage that is still celebrated through annual festivals and community traditions. That blend of history, waterfront access, and community warmth makes Dunedin one of the most unique places to live in the Sunshine State. One of Dunedin's standout features is its affordability relative to neighboring coastal markets. While many Gulf Coast cities have seen housing prices soar, Dunedin remains more approachable, with homes averaging in the mid-300,000s. This makes it significantly less expensive than nearby hotspots like Clearwater Beach or St. Petersburg, while still granting access to the same stretch of pristine coastline. For retirees, this means the chance to enjoy beachfront living without exhausting savings, while families can secure larger homes in safe, walkable neighborhoods. Dunedin is also noted for its safety, ranking higher than the majority of cities in Florida, which provides peace of mind for buyers at all life stages. Lifestyle is where Dunedin truly shines. It is one of the most walkable cities on Florida's west coast, with a vibrant downtown filled with art galleries, cafes, and boutique shops. The city is home to Florida's oldest microbrewery, and its growing craft beer scene has made it a popular gathering spot for both locals and visitors. Just minutes away are Honeymoon Island State Park and Tallahassee Island State Park, both known for their unspoiled beaches and natural trails. These natural escapes, combined with the lively cultural environment, offer a lifestyle that feels both relaxing and enriching. For buyers, Dunedin also represents a wise investment. Its location within the Tampa Bay region ensures steady housing demand, while its unique character makes it less likely to be overshadowed by neighboring markets. With strong community identity and steady population growth, Dunedin is poised for long-term value. In 2025, it is one of the rare Florida cities where affordability, charm, and culture come together seamlessly, making it a top choice for retirees and families seeking something special. 13. Tallahassee. Tallahassee, Florida's capital city, is one of the most charming inland destinations to consider in 2025. Unlike many of the state's flat coastal towns, Tallahassee offers a landscape of rolling hills, oak-lined streets, and historic neighborhoods that give it a distinctive southern character. Home to Florida State University and Florida A&M University, the city also carries the energy of a bustling college town, which blends surprisingly well with the slower pace valued by families and retirees. This balance of tradition, education, and opportunity makes Tallahassee stand out in the Sunshine State. One of the biggest advantages Tallahassee offers is affordability. The median home price is between $285,000 and $325,000, making it far cheaper than Florida's coastal markets, where prices often climb past $400,000. That affordability is a major hook for retirees looking to stretch pensions or savings, and for young families eager to buy without facing overwhelming mortgage costs. The cost of living in Tallahassee also trends slightly below the national average, which adds another layer of financial relief for households. Beyond its affordability, Tallahassee is rich in culture and lifestyle amenities. Its downtown combines government institutions, historic landmarks, and a growing dining scene. Families enjoy access to highly rated schools and safe neighborhoods, while retirees appreciate the abundance of green spaces. Parks like Alfred B. McClay Gardens State Park and Cascades Park offer natural escapes right in the heart of the city. The area's mild winters also mean outdoor recreation is available year-round, whether it's hiking, biking, or exploring the region's many springs and rivers. Tallahassee's role as a government and education hub also supports long-term economic stability. Thousands of state jobs provide consistent employment, while the universities anchor the city with research, healthcare, and cultural events. This makes Tallahassee less reliant on tourism compared to many Florida markets, which appeals to buyers looking for steady value. With steady population growth and an economy driven by more than just seasonal tourism, the city has strong potential for continued real estate appreciation. In 2025, Tallahassee's charm comes from its unique blend of affordability, history, and lifestyle. It feels more like a southern town than a tourist-driven city, yet it offers all the modern conveniences buyers expect. For retirees seeking comfort or families looking for stability, Tallahassee proves that charm in Florida is not limited to the coast. 12. Gainesville. Gainesville, home to the University of Florida, has earned a reputation in 2025 as one of the most charming and livable inland cities in the Sunshine State. This mid-sized city, with a population of about 129,000, blends the vibrancy of a college town with the affordability and slower pace that retirees and families often seek. The presence of a major university infuses Gainesville with energy, culture, and constant growth. Yet the city maintains a sense of community that feels approachable and warm. Affordability is one of Gainesville's strongest draws. The median home price is just under $300,000, placing it well below the Florida average of more than $400,000. For retirees, this means their savings stretch further, allowing them to buy comfortable homes without overextending finances. Families benefit as well, often finding larger houses with yards at prices that would be unimaginable in many coastal cities. The cost of living is also lower than in larger Florida metros, which makes day-to-day expenses like groceries, utilities, and transportation easier to manage. Beyond affordability, Gainesville stands out for its rich lifestyle offerings. The city has a thriving arts and culture scene, with museums, theaters, and a symphony orchestra supported by the university. Outdoor lovers enjoy the surrounding natural attractions, including Payne's Prairie Preserve State Park and the many springs scattered throughout north-central Florida. Families find plenty of parks and safe neighborhoods, while retirees appreciate the abundance of opportunities to stay active through community events and volunteer programs. The university's influence also ensures access to excellent healthcare facilities, which is a major consideration for those in retirement years. Investment potential adds another layer to Gainesville's appeal. As one of Florida's fastest-growing inland areas, the city continues to attract new residents for both education and work. This steady demand supports property value appreciation over time. While some neighborhoods face higher crime rates, the city's overall growth trajectory and affordability offset those concerns for many buyers. With new developments expanding housing choices, Gainesville is positioned as a long-term stable market. In 2025, Gainesville shines as a city where affordability, culture, and opportunity meet. Its balance of college-town energy and small-town charm creates a lifestyle that appeals across generations. For retirees and families alike, Gainesville offers a chance to live well in Florida without the heavy costs of more crowded coastal markets. 11. Jacksonville. Jacksonville, Florida's largest city by land area and population, is making waves in 2025 as one of the most charming yet practical places to call home. Stretching across the northeast corner of the state, Jacksonville offers the feel of a major metro but with affordability and livability that appeals strongly to both retirees and families. Its combination of sprawling neighborhoods, abundant green spaces, and miles of Atlantic coastline make it unique among Florida's big cities. Housing affordability is one of Jacksonville's greatest strengths. The median home price sits around $300,000, a figure that is well below the national median of more than $440,000. For retirees looking to maximize fixed incomes and for families hoping to buy a starter or upgrade home, Jacksonville provides far more options per dollar than many other Florida metros. The cost of living index is close to the national average, at about 97, which means everyday expenses are manageable and households are not overstretched. Beyond the numbers, Jacksonville shines in lifestyle appeal. The city boasts the largest urban park system in the nation, with over 80,000 acres of green space, trails, and riverfront areas. Families are attracted to suburban communities that offer good schools and family-oriented amenities, while retirees enjoy the city's miles of beaches and the slower pace compared to South Florida. Jacksonville also has a growing cultural scene, with museums, theaters, and a lively downtown that continues to undergo revitalization. Its location along the street, Johns River, and proximity to Amelia Island add to the city's charm, blending natural beauty with urban energy. Economically, Jacksonville is diverse and stable. The port plays a central role, supporting logistics and trade, while major employers in banking, healthcare, and defense industries provide consistent jobs. This balanced economy has helped sustain steady growth in housing demand, ensuring that properties purchased today have strong long-term value. While some areas of Jacksonville's urban core face higher crime rates, many outlying neighborhoods are safe and community-focused, offering buyers peace of mind and investment confidence. In 2025, Jacksonville demonstrates that a large city can still be affordable, charming, and full of opportunity. It is a place where families can find space to grow, retirees can enjoy coastal living without overspending, and investors can see steady appreciation. Jacksonville is proof that size and charm are not mutually exclusive in Florida's housing market. 10. Melbourne. Melbourne, situated along Florida's Space Coast, has become one of the state's most charming and accessible cities to live in by 2025. Known for its proximity to Cape Canaveral and the Kennedy Space Center, Melbourne blends innovation and industry with a relaxed coastal lifestyle. With the Indian River Lagoon to the west and the Atlantic Ocean just a few miles to the east, residents enjoy daily access to some of the most stunning natural scenery on Florida's East Coast. It is this mix of opportunity, affordability, and charm that makes Melbourne such a strong choice for retirees and families. One of Melbourne's most attractive qualities is its affordability. Home prices here remain significantly lower than in many other coastal communities. The median home price is still under the national median, hovering in the low to mid 300,000s, which is remarkable for a city that offers direct access to beaches and waterways. For families, this means the chance to buy larger homes close to schools and parks without stretching their budgets. Retirees benefit as well, as the city's lower housing costs allow them to enjoy the coastal lifestyle without sacrificing financial security. Lifestyle amenities add even more charm to Melbourne. The Ocala Arts District anchors the city's creative scene, with galleries, festivals, and performances happening year-round. Outdoor enthusiasts flock to the nearby beaches, which are only about 3 miles from the city center, or spend weekends exploring the Indian River Lagoon. Families have access to good schools and community parks, while retirees can take advantage of golf courses, cultural events, and the slower pace of a mid-sized city. Healthcare access is also a strong point, with several well-regarded medical centers serving the region. Melbourne also has unique investment potential because of its ties to aerospace and technology. Major employers in the defense and space industries provide stable jobs and attract professionals from across the country. This steady demand supports housing appreciation, giving buyers confidence that their property values will grow over time. With a mix of stable employment and growing tourism, the city is positioned for sustained growth well into the future. In 2025, Melbourne stands out as a charming and affordable coastal community where families can thrive and retirees can relax. Its balance of affordability, culture, and opportunity makes it a hidden gem on Florida's East Coast and one of the best places to call home. 9. Pensacola. Pensacola, located in Florida's far western panhandle, is consistently recognized as one of the state's most affordable coastal cities, and in 2025, it has become a standout destination for retirees and families. With its deep history dating back to its founding in 1559, Pensacola blends old-world charm with modern livability. Its location on the Gulf of Mexico provides access to emerald waters and sugar-white beaches that rival any in Florida, yet the cost of living and housing remains surprisingly low compared to other popular beach towns. Affordability is Pensacola's strongest advantage. The median home price is around $283,000, which is more than $150,000 lower than Florida's statewide average. For retirees, that means a chance to enjoy coastal living on a fixed income without financial strain. Families see the appeal as well, with larger homes and safe neighborhoods available at a fraction of what they might pay in South Florida. The overall cost of living is about 6% below the national average, and even essentials like healthcare and transportation are cheaper than in many other parts of the state. Pensacola's lifestyle offerings make it even more charming. The city boasts a lively downtown filled with historic architecture, art galleries, and a growing restaurant scene. Outdoor recreation is central to life here, with fishing, boating, and beach outings being year-round activities. Families appreciate the abundance of parks and access to highly regarded schools, while retirees enjoy the slower pace of life and opportunities for cultural engagement. Pensacola also has a strong military presence with Naval Air Station Pensacola, which adds economic stability and a sense of community pride. From an investment standpoint, Pensacola offers long-term promise. The combination of low entry prices and steady demand has positioned it as one of Florida's best value markets. As more people look for alternatives to expensive coastal metros, Pensacola stands to benefit from increased migration and continued real estate appreciation. Buyers are discovering that this city provides both immediate affordability and future growth potential. In 2025, Pensacola proves that living on the coast does not have to come at a premium. It is a place where families can find community, retirees can enjoy a relaxed lifestyle, and investors can secure property in one of Florida's most charming and undervalued markets. 8. Fort Myers. Fort Myers, often called the City of Palms, is one of Southwest Florida's most charming and affordable destinations in 2025. Situated along the Caloosahatchee River, Fort Myers offers both riverfront tranquility and proximity to some of Florida's most beautiful Gulf Coast beaches. It has long been known for its historic downtown, boating culture, and role as a winter retreat, but in recent years it has transformed into a thriving year-round city that appeals equally to retirees and families. Affordability is a major reason Fort Myers stands out in 2025. The median home price is about $325,000, down nearly 12% from the year before. That decline makes it one of the more accessible coastal markets in Florida, especially when compared to the statewide median that is over $400,000. Retirees see this as an opportunity to secure a home near the water without overextending savings, while families benefit from larger properties and community-focused neighborhoods at prices lower than those found in bigger cities like Naples or Sarasota. The lifestyle in Fort Myers is part of what gives it so much charm. Residents enjoy access to world-class fishing, boating, and kayaking right from their backyards. The city also serves as the spring training home for both the Boston Red Sox and Minnesota Twins, adding seasonal excitement and drawing baseball fans from across the country. Families are drawn to the abundance of parks, good schools, and a growing dining and shopping scene in the redeveloped downtown. Retirees appreciate the slower pace, the warm climate, and the social opportunities offered by the many active adult and 55-plus communities in the region. From an investment perspective, Fort Myers represents value with strong potential for appreciation. The recent cooling in the housing market has opened opportunities for buyers to enter at lower prices, but the long-term outlook remains positive thanks to the city's popularity and ongoing population growth. With steady demand from both retirees and younger families, property values are expected to strengthen again over the coming years. In 2025, Fort Myers captures the best of Florida living at an accessible price. Its combination of affordability, lifestyle, and growth potential makes it one of the state's most charming cities, offering retirees and families alike a chance to enjoy coastal living without breaking the bank. 7. Cape Coral. Cape Coral, often referred to as the waterfront wonderland, has become one of Florida's most charming and fastest-growing cities in 2025. With over 400 miles of navigable canals, more than any other city in the world, Cape Coral offers a lifestyle built around water. Whether it is boating, fishing, or simply enjoying canal-front views, this unique layout creates a community unlike anywhere else in the Sunshine State. For retirees seeking tranquility and families looking for safe neighborhoods with outdoor amenities, Cape Coral stands out as a premier choice. Affordability is a key attraction. The median home price in Cape Coral sits around $350,000, lower than the Florida average of more than $400,000. That price point allows buyers to access canal-front properties and spacious suburban homes at values that are increasingly difficult to find elsewhere in the state. For retirees, it represents the chance to live by the water without paying Sarasota or Naples prices. And for families, it means larger homes and safe communities remain within reach. Lifestyle is where Cape Coral shines brightest. The city is consistently ranked among the safest in Florida, with crime rates well below the state average. Families are drawn to its strong school system, numerous parks, and recreational programs. Retirees appreciate the abundance of golf courses, marinas, and social clubs, as well as the calm pace of life that the city encourages. Its location across the river from Fort Myers also means easy access to cultural amenities, shopping, and healthcare, while keeping a quieter, suburban feel. From an investment perspective, Cape Coral continues to show strong promise. While the market has cooled slightly since the rapid price surges of the pandemic years, this has created opportunities for buyers to enter at fairer valuations. Long-term, the city's popularity, safe environment, and appeal as a waterfront destination make it a market that is expected to remain strong. With ongoing infrastructure improvements and steady population growth, Cape Coral is positioned for appreciation while still being affordable today. In 2025, Cape Coral represents one of Florida's most charming blends of safety, affordability, and waterfront living. It offers retirees the serenity of canal-side homes and families the comfort of safe neighborhoods, all while providing excellent long-term value for those investing in their future. 6. Port Street Lucie. Port Street Lucie, located along Florida's Treasure Coast, has steadily grown into one of the state's most charming cities to live in by 2025. Once considered a quiet retirement community, it has evolved into a thriving mid-sized city that balances affordability, livability, and investment potential. With a population of about 230,000, Port Street Lucie is now one of Florida's fastest-growing areas, drawing both retirees who value peace and families who want an affordable coastal lifestyle. Affordability is a major reason behind Port Street Lucie's rise in popularity. The median home price sits around $400,000, which is still more accessible than many South Florida markets, where prices easily exceed $500,000. For retirees, this means they can enjoy a home near the water without draining retirement savings. Families see value in the larger homes and safe neighborhoods, which offer more space and better quality of life than the crowded metro areas further south. Combined with a cost of living that is close to the national average, Port Street Lucie offers real value for households balancing budgets. The city's lifestyle amenities add to its charm. Port Street Lucie is known for its uncrowded beaches and natural preserves, where residents can enjoy the outdoors year-round. Golf is a major draw, with PGA Village serving as a centerpiece for golfers from across the country. Families benefit from strong schools, numerous parks, and youth programs, while retirees find social opportunities through community clubs, arts events, and recreation centers. Unlike busier coastal cities, Port Street Lucie has maintained a slower pace that feels more like the real Florida locals often describe. From an investment standpoint, Port Street Lucie has strong long-term potential. Its steady population growth keeps housing demand high, while ongoing infrastructure and business development support the local economy. The city has repeatedly been recognized as one of the safest large cities in Florida, a factor that further drives demand from families. As buyers continue to seek alternatives to Miami or Fort Lauderdale, Port Street Lucie offers affordability without sacrificing coastal charm. In 2025, Port Street Lucie represents a rare blend of affordability, lifestyle, and growth. It is a place where retirees can relax, families can thrive, and investors can feel confident in long-term value. This balance makes it one of Florida's most charming and practical cities to call home. 5. Street Petersburg. Street Petersburg, known affectionately as Street Pete, has transformed into one of Florida's most charming coastal cities in 2025. Located on a peninsula between Tampa Bay and the Gulf of Mexico, Street Petersburg offers residents year-round sunshine, walkable neighborhoods, and easy access to some of the state's best beaches. Once seen primarily as a retirement hub, the city has evolved into a vibrant, multi-generational community where retirees, families, and young professionals all find reasons to call it home. Affordability relative to its appeal is one of the city's greatest assets. The median home price is about $395,000, which, while higher than some mid-sized Florida cities, remains far more accessible than other coastal markets of similar beauty and amenities. Families can still find suburban homes within budget, while retirees can downsize into condos or waterfront properties without stretching too far. Considering Street Petersburg's location, amenities, and steady demand, the current price point represents strong long-term value. Lifestyle is the foundation of Street Petersburg's charm. With more than 360 days of sunshine each year, the city offers an outdoor-oriented way of life. Residents enjoy waterfront trails, boating on Tampa Bay, and access to award-winning beaches like Street Pete Beach. The city's downtown has undergone a remarkable revitalization, now featuring trendy restaurants, cultural attractions, and a renowned pier that has become a centerpiece for both locals and visitors. Families are drawn to safe neighborhoods and good schools, while retirees appreciate the city's cultural richness, including museums, theaters, and live music venues that create an active and engaging environment. Street Petersburg also carries strong investment potential. The Tampa Bay area is one of Florida's fastest-growing regions, with a booming job market in healthcare, finance, and technology. This growth supports steady demand for housing, ensuring long-term appreciation for buyers. At the same time, the city maintains its relaxed charm, offering the best of urban living with a coastal, small-town feel. The blend of affordability and demand positions Street Pete as a city where investing in property not only brings lifestyle rewards, but also financial stability. In 2025, Street Petersburg captures the essence of Florida charm. It delivers a lifestyle rich in sunshine, culture, and community at a cost that still makes sense for retirees and families alike. With its combination of affordability, opportunity, and natural beauty, Street Pete has become one of the most appealing places to live in the Sunshine State. 4. Venice. Venice, sitting gracefully on Florida's Gulf Coast, is one of the most charming and picturesque cities to live in during 2025. Known as the shark-toothed capital of the world for the prehistoric fossils that wash up along its shores, Venice has built a reputation as both a beach town and a community deeply tied to history and culture. Its downtown is filled with Mediterranean-style architecture, boutique shops, and family-owned restaurants that give the city a character unlike many other Florida beach communities. For retirees and families alike, Venice offers a lifestyle that feels both classic and refreshing. Affordability is one of Venice's strongest advantages. The median home price sits around $400,000, which is noticeably lower than nearby Sarasota or Naples, both of which often push prices closer to $500,000 or more. This difference allows retirees to find homes in well-kept 55-plus communities without overspending, while families can purchase spacious houses near excellent schools and safe neighborhoods at prices that still reflect solid value. Considering its location along 14 miles of coastline, Venice represents one of the best bargains for Gulfront living. Lifestyle is another reason Venice has become so desirable. Residents enjoy a slower pace, with mornings often spent strolling along the historic downtown or relaxing at Venice Beach. Outdoor activities abound, from kayaking through coastal mangroves to biking along the Venetian Waterway Park. Families benefit from quality schools and community programs, while retirees find countless opportunities for social engagement through arts organizations, golf courses, and civic clubs. The city also takes pride in its cultural events, such as the annual Shark Tooth Festival and performances at the Venice Theater, one of the largest community theaters in the country. From an investment perspective, Venice provides steady, long-term value. Its strategic location between Tampa and Fort Myers ensures consistent demand, while careful city planning has allowed it to grow without losing its small-town charm. Buyers entering the market today can expect appreciation as more people seek alternatives to pricier coastal metros. For retirees, the proximity to healthcare facilities and the abundance of active adult communities make it an especially smart choice. In 2025, Venice captures the heart of Florida charm. It is affordable compared to its neighbors, rich in culture and history, and endlessly appealing to those who want to live by the sea. For families and retirees, it represents a balance of beauty, community, and value that makes it one of Florida's most desirable cities. 3. Ocala. Ocala, located in north-central Florida, is known as the horse capital of the world, and in 2025 it has become one of the most charming and affordable cities in the state. Rolling green pastures, thoroughbred farms, and a historic downtown give Ocala a unique character that sets it apart from coastal markets. Unlike busier urban areas, Ocala offers a slower pace of life, yet it provides a lifestyle that appeals to both retirees seeking peace and families looking for space and value. Affordability is Ocala's strongest appeal. The median home price sits at about $290,000, nearly $200,000 less than the Florida statewide average. That gap makes Ocala an attractive entry point for buyers priced out of larger metro areas. Retirees can purchase comfortable homes or villas in one of the many 55-plus communities at costs that leave room for savings and travel. Families can find spacious properties with yards and room to grow, something that is increasingly rare in more crowded markets. Day-to-day costs are also manageable, with a cost of living below the national average, which strengthens Ocala's reputation as a value-driven city. The city's charm is also reflected in its lifestyle. Downtown Ocala has been revitalized with boutique shops, farm-to-table restaurants, and cultural events that give the area a welcoming, community-focused atmosphere. The city is surrounded by natural attractions, including Silver Springs State Park, which offers crystal-clear springs for kayaking, glass-bottom boat tours, and hiking trails. Families enjoy safe neighborhoods and quality schools, while retirees find an abundance of recreation opportunities in golf courses, equestrian events, and social clubs. From an investment perspective, Ocala continues to show strong promise. Its affordability has drawn steady migration, and with new construction projects adding modern housing options, supply has been keeping up with demand. Still, property values are expected to appreciate as more buyers look inland for alternatives to Florida's expensive coastal cities. Ocala's identity as both a cultural and equestrian hub gives it lasting appeal that goes beyond typical suburban growth. In 2025, Ocala is the perfect mix of affordability, charm, and quality of life. It is a city where retirees can enjoy peaceful living without financial stress, and families can invest in a future that balances comfort with opportunity. Ocala's unique blend of history, nature, and value makes it one of Florida's most charming cities to call home. 2. Street Augustine. Street Augustine, famously known as the nation's oldest city, offers a blend of history and coastal charm that few places in America can match. Founded in 1565, this small city on Florida's northeast coast has preserved its Spanish colonial architecture, cobblestone streets, and historic landmarks, all while evolving into a modern and livable community. In 2025, Augustine has secured its place as one of the most charming cities in the Sunshine State, attracting retirees and families who want more than just sunshine. They want culture and character too. The housing market here reflects the city's desirability. The typical home value is about $434,000, which is higher than in some inland cities, but still lower than what you would pay for properties in South Florida or Sarasota. For retirees, this means they can purchase a historic home, a condo near the water, or a house in one of the surrounding suburban communities without facing million-dollar price tags. Families see the value in safe neighborhoods, quality schools, and a community environment that encourages walking, biking, and outdoor activity. What sets Street Augustine apart is its unique lifestyle. Residents enjoy everyday access to landmarks such as Castillo de San Marcos, the centuries-old fort that overlooks the bayfront, as well as a vibrant downtown filled with restaurants, shops, and live music venues. The city hosts frequent cultural events and festivals, bringing a sense of community and tradition to daily life. Beaches are only minutes away, giving families and retirees the opportunity to blend history with coastal relaxation. For retirees in particular, healthcare access in the greater Jacksonville area adds peace of mind, while families benefit from a city that is safe, welcoming, and filled with enriching activities for children. From an investment perspective, Street Augustine represents stability and long-term appreciation. The city's popularity as both a historic destination and a desirable residential area ensures steady housing demand. Limited supply within the historic district creates additional value for those who purchase property nearby. Buyers are confident that their investment will hold strong as demand continues to grow for homes in places with authentic character. In 2025, Street Augustine shines as more than just a historic landmark. It is a living, thriving community. With its mix of culture, affordability, and timeless beauty, it offers retirees and families a chance to live in a city that tells America's story while providing comfort for the future. 1. Sarasota. Sarasota, located on Florida's Gulf Coast, consistently tops the charts as one of the most desirable places to live, and in 2025, it firmly holds its spot as the most charming city in the state. Known for its stunning beaches, cultural richness, and vibrant community, Sarasota offers a lifestyle that blends natural beauty with urban sophistication. Siesta Key Beach, with its quartz crystal sand often ranked as the best in the nation, anchors the city's reputation as a coastal paradise. At the same time, Sarasota has built an identity as an arts and cultural hub, with theaters, galleries, and symphonies that make it feel far more cosmopolitan than its size might suggest. The housing market in Sarasota reflects its popularity, but still provides value compared to similar coastal destinations nationwide. The median home price is around $500,000, which is above the state average but significantly lower than markets in California or the Northeast that offer comparable beachfront living. Retirees find Sarasota appealing because it provides access to luxury amenities without the extreme costs of other upscale cities. Families see it as a place where they can buy into safe neighborhoods with excellent schools and still be just minutes away from beaches, parks, and shopping. Lifestyle is where Sarasota truly distinguishes itself. Beyond the beaches, the city boasts the Ringling Museum of Art, the Van Wezel Performing Arts Hall, and a lively downtown filled with dining and entertainment options. Families enjoy countless parks, strong youth programs, and a thriving sense of community, while retirees can engage in cultural clubs, social activities, and endless outdoor recreation. Healthcare access is another major strength, with Sarasota Memorial Hospital and numerous medical facilities ranked among the best in the state, ensuring peace of mind for those in retirement years. From an investment perspective, Sarasota offers stability and long-term appreciation. Its consistent ranking among the top places to live and retire ensures steady demand, while the influx of new residents continues to push property values higher. Buyers who enter the market today are not just purchasing a home, but securing a lifestyle that holds its value. In 2025, Sarasota embodies the charm of Florida, living at its very best. It is a city where retirees can enjoy world-class beaches and culture, families can thrive in safe and dynamic neighborhoods, and homeowners can feel confident in the enduring strength of their investment. Sarasota represents the pinnacle of charm, beauty, and opportunity in the Sunshine State. And there you have it, the 20 most charming cities to live in Florida in 2025. Each one offers its own unique blend of affordability, lifestyle, and opportunity. Which of these cities would you choose to call home, and why? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Your answer might help someone else discover their perfect Florida city. If you found this countdown helpful, be sure to hit that like button and share it with a friend who's thinking about moving to the Sunshine State. And don't forget to subscribe, because in our upcoming videos, we'll be exploring even more incredible places to live, retire, and invest across America.